Alright, I am back. It is Thursday, June 14th, 2012. I went out, I got something to eat, and yeah, I am back. Now, if you're watching this from the VOD, I put up 2 highlights. I don't know if I'm going to make that a thing where I put up the highlights or whatever, but I put them up anyways because I thought that it would be reasonable. If there was ever anything to highlight, it would either be the gyrocopter moment or the double repair moment from earlier. Has everything people probably look for in a highlight. I'm just going to make sure the stream is truly 1080p. And holy shit. Highlight. I'm just going to make sure the stream is truly 1080p. Yeah, that's more or less the same quality that I watch it with in a highlight. I'm just going to make sure the stream is myself for restreaming. But yeah, okay. So there's no problem in that regard. And I'm going to keep on fucking playing it. Where did the raid mask go? Alright. Wow, still 30 viewers. People must be alt-tabbed. I watch you watching yourself. Watching you. Playing with but one viewer isn't enough, because then it's not truly a viewer stack, but it's not truly a solo queue game either. Master, what was your name? And okay, well that was a bit obvious. Just didn't line up in alphabetical order. Fuck you. Scared the shit out of me. That's probably the reaction I would expect. I put up the 2 highlights of the gyrocopter and then the Phantom Assassin. One of you guys was wrong. Whoever said it was a 2k damage crit, you were wrong. I crit a Pudge for 3.4k with 2 Divine Rapiers, and then it hit me for 2,000 magic damage because of his barbed armor, which was enough to one-shot me, effectively losing me 2 Rapiers. But it was worth it, because you get the big crits. I wonder if I could pull it up on stream. Ooh, I'm treading in dangerous territory now on my bookmarks.
Oh, Deadpool.
Alright, so here they are. Giant rapier plays. Rapiers are made to be dropped. There we go.
Team failure.
But yeah, this is the big crit build. Okay, you need to help him. It's like 480p.
This is obviously realistic in every single
game. Oh shit! 2 repairs! Get the fucking repairs! So yeah, 3.2k crit on him. And then there's the gyrocopter one. Oh, that wasn't it. That was the same one.
Hey, you're gonna get raped.
I realized that. So yeah,
There's nothing
strategic editing. All you get to hear is him saying I'm gonna get raped. Sets the
Could
tone.
have TP'd out.
We know how this
Oh
ends.
no, it's down.
Pull down.
Oh wow, you're gonna kill him.
Whoa!
Oh. Whoa, Dota!
No way!
Whoa, Dota! Whoa, Dota!
Oh!
That's more or less the action from that one. I like how you say rapier. Thanks, broski. Newbie by BKB. I got a BKB the gyrocopter game, just not the Mortrid game, because that game was kind of over. I mean, generally when you have the 2 rapiers. And I got a BKB the Mortrid game too, so fuck you. Those are both BKB games. Because after all, what goes better with rapier than 2 BKBs? How is that even remotely impressive? Oh, it's not impressive, it's just funny. I one-shot myself on the Pudge. Come on, man. Oh, cool, they're themed. I don't know if Link really goes with the theme. I don't even know if Link is. Heard my pure clash playing DZ. It overheated, yeah. Yeah, that guy is definitely with these other people. Well, this guy is a fucking asshole. All of his friends All of his friends have cool names and things, this guy. Richard knows that the fucking ghost was talking about his the stream was so strong. I mean, John, I run 2 virtual boxes for Mexican Diablo 3 later right now doing stream. That's right, you gotta make those big Diablo $3. Now, you couldn't hope to make as much money with Diablo 3 as I make streaming. I did the math. One day I streamed, I could pull it up, but I'd probably get in trouble. I made 33 cents, so if you want to break that down into hourly wages, that's a bit over 5 cents an hour for 6 hours of streaming. It's not quite 6 cents an hour, but it's definitely closer to 6 cents than 5 cents an hour. So, if you ever want to get bitches and make money, you won't be farming Diablo. It's a fantastic wage if it was 1920. If this guy doesn't respond, he doesn't load. A pro? Where the fuck did Deadly Snowcone go? Looks like I have to invite the Yugoslavian. Deadly Snowcone doesn't come back. Look at him, he's trying to ditch. There's no way he can get away. Less mods and viewers tonight. Holy shit, guys. Fiend for Life should be in one of those, you know those ads that are like, I made $10,000 selling subscriptions to vacuum cleaners in just one day from my home. You should see for yourself how I did it. Except it would be much less overwhelming and much more believable. Like, I made $67 from Diablo 3 today, and I didn't do a fucking thing. Hold on, I bet I could find an image for it. Here. I'm sure there's a decent one here. Hold on. I could make this up. I can make this one up really quick just for Fiend for Life. Hold on. Let's find it. Pro MS Paint skills right here. There we go. Right there. Roger retards spend money on a game priceless. People seriously paying more in-game money for items than for the game itself? Probably, man. You know there's some dumb fuck out there who's like... Well, okay. I'd imagine that a lot of people have more money than time. Seeing as how we're all here watching a fucking Dota 2 stream, we're probably not in that boat. But I'm sure there are people that are like, you know, I'd like to play some Diablo 3 and open resplendent chests for hours and hours, but I'm too busy fucking supermodels and porn stars while making thousands of dollars a day. So I think I'll just buy some Diablo 3 gold with my money, because I have plenty of money and not much time. Whereas most of us are probably like, okay, well, let's see, I got 17 hours today to do nothing. I guess I'll just spend it farming goblins in resplendent chests. But I would imagine there are people out there that would buy like a $150 storm shield on the real money auction house, but that's probably not any of us. Personally, I would never spend that much money on a game, let alone any money at all in a game beyond the purchase price or anything like that. My friend got $300 worth of weed from some guy to swap meet for an HDMI cable. Holy shit. It's been a long cable. It's an example of how dumb people are with the auction house. Are these the top bid? I wonder, does it say what they bid on? Oh my god, is this you? You fucking... Who is this? This is pretty ridiculous. It can't be you, but it's gotta be someone. I sold the fucking obsidian ring of the Zodiac for $150. Dude, I could probably cash out pretty hard. Crip said he just sold the shield, $250, and the real money auction has turned around and bought another. I bet I can tell you what shield that is, man. It was probably a storm shield, but... Because I have what I think I have an item in Diablo 3 that is beyond value in real gold, but probably has real money value. If people are so willing to spend $250, which has to be the purchase limit on stuff, then I bet you I could get that with just one item, just a perfectly rolled string of ears. It isn't even perfect, but it's like 3 off of perfect, but it's so close to being a perfect roll that it's beyond value. So as little interest as I have in Diablo 3 these days, I think it would be foolish not to be interested in the economics behind the real money auction house. I'm sure I've already kind of sold the thing, or missed the boat rather, but... I sold the Justice Liner? That's not even a good line. Whatever, I made more. Alright, see you, broski. Who's playing in... It's a string of ears. It's a string of ears with strength, vitality, resist all elements. So it's like an item that every single melee is going to want because it adds a flat 20% resistance to melee, which adds a lot to effective HP. I've been hesitant to sell it because it's beyond value, but like no one could ever pay the amount that that's worth in gold. It's just so valuable. It's ridiculous. Like in Diablo 2, the economy was so fucked up that the only thing worth anything was perfect items, but it gives you an idea of the value of perfect items. Even in an economy where everyone bought, a perfect item is invaluable. I'm going to say... That's like the best idea ever, dude. Can you actually do that? Can you send in a ticket and get a refund? Like, no matter what you have to, like, lie or make up? Because if I were to... I don't even remember the stats. I just remember getting it off of a resplendent chest. And to give you an idea of how many good items I had access to, I was farming a resplendent chest in Act 3, like... less than a week into the game for hours and hours a day, so I didn't really enjoy my time in Diablo 3. But I probably have so many items that are worth $250 each. It's probably retarded. Because I would totally get a refund for for Diablo 3, because that's absolutely fucking hilarious. Because I could just sell everything I have, get a refund, and then never play the game again. And by the way, don't worry about that one thing, because I found that equivalent from somewhere else a while ago. I don't really care if it's a detectable thing either, because I don't really care if that account gets banned. Anyone who bots on their main account either doesn't care about their main account, or just doesn't really care about the game.
All pick.
I care about the game enough to just bot on a Smurf like everyone else. Alright, see you, dude. TF2 item earring I did, people would pay out their ass for jack shit. It's gonna be the same with Dota 2. That's why I don't want to accept any item donations in Dota 2. Because I'm just gonna sell all the valuable items that I get. I don't really give a shit about, dressing my guy out. But I can make even more money than I already do playing Dota! Wow! I heard an item in Roman Auction House goes for fucking $250. In Diablo 3, yeah, that's the case. I believe that's the purchase limit. There are plenty of items that can go for $250. It's because items have gold value, and some items are hard to express in gold value, so there are people that are dumb enough to make the mistake that just because something's worth $250 worth of in-game gold that it's actually worth $250, which is not the case. Because I can get some items that are like I have so many items that are invaluable in Diablo 3. It's weird to describe. Like I have gloves in Diablo 3 that I'm like I could flat out have gotten probably $100 for a pair of gloves in Diablo 3 by selling them for gold and selling the gold for real world money, but I opted not to. You could be like, Barney, why would you ever not want $100? Because as weird as it sounds, it's worth more. There are items in that game that are worth so much money, it is retarded. I need to cash out though in that game. I actually might have to do that later today, but not right now. It's funny too because the people that have been doing like botting, they've won so hard already. Like anyone who's bought it in Diablo 3 and sold their gold for real world money came out so far ahead that it is absolutely ridiculous. Because one, Blizzard didn't even fucking ban the botters before Diablo 3 or before the real money auction. Like there are people who are like, "Oh, I've gotten reports that all the botters." No, that's complete bullshit, dude. Like I don't know okay, I know one botter out of probably 15 botters that have been banned. And that guy was a fucking retard, and he completely deserved it with how bad his bot was and what he was doing with it, but yeah. What the fuck, man? That is not a normal looking treant. That is incredibly frustrating that they're doing that with items, because at a glance, I could easily mistake this for something else. There are also instances where it would probably blend in more with the surroundings. That's very frustrating how they've opted to make the Queen of Pain just got an invisibility, be careful.
Surreptitiously.
How do you ask for a refund at Battle.net? I don't know. I know how to ask for refunds for other things. It's probably pretty straightforward. You probably just go to support. And the people who work support are obviously not the people who work in marketing. They're going to be really willing to give you a refund so long as you ask. I can block the creeps a little bit here.
Oh, yes.
Just because I know what I'm doing. And I know the enemies have blocked since their creeps haven't appeared. But like for instance, whenever you buy a Razer mouse, you can pretty much get a 2-for-1. All you have to do is lie to Razer support.
Don't blink,
which you probably shouldn't be too apprehensive of since so many people do it. I wonder where my support is, considering that we could be zoning this Dark Seeker out so much, but instead he's getting free farm. Well, not free farm, but he's getting the same farm that I am.
Here I.
There we go. Yeah, see, he shouldn't even been able to get experience in the first
You'll
wave.
see less of me now.
But she can leave me alone, just not like super early. It's like if you're an anti-mage against a Windrunner, your support can leave you as the anti-mage alone, but they have to get you some items first.
Like a whisk.
And this guy has done a decent job at that. But still, I think that people undervalue the first. Fuck! People undervalue how important the first wave is. So, like, he can still be zoning this guy out, and he needs to. Keep hitting him, bro. Nice. So that was good. It was a huge amount of damage, and that would probably take a salve off of the Dark Seeker. Dark Seeker, fuck. I missed like 3 easy last hits. I want to play Phantom Assassin a bit because I'm not familiar with her animation, but people want to see Phantom Assassin played.
Slyly.
Because she's a new hero, and I had a pretty good game earlier.
I'll not hesitate. Not so fast. Attack.
This could be going a lot better.
Creeping in. My edges are running.
Deny the creep, dude.
Regeneration.
Surreptitiously.
And Phantom Assassin isn't that bad. I mean, she's a pretty bad hero, but she's not as bad as other heroes in the pool. You should hurt him when he goes to the secret shop like that.
Silence.
Okay.
Where least expected.
This is a lot of wasted time that could be spent harassing, so I'm just gonna pause. Usually, there's not really a specific time that I stream. I mean, I stream pretty much at all times. I streamed a bit earlier today, and by a bit earlier, I mean like an hour or 2 ago, maybe?
Here
Fuck.
I am.
I pretty much just stream whenever I'm playing and I want to stream, but this that can lead to some pretty wonky times. He has to surge. Why isn't he surging? Does he really not have surge? Okay, there's a surge.
In I go.
I could have technically blink striked to follow there, but it would not have been worth it by any measure, so it just would not have accomplished anything.
I'll slip to their guard.
We have a protective ward up, so I'm not really worried,
Yes.
even though mid is missing.
Where falls my shadow, fells my blade.
Dude, I've had such a tease. God. And this is the point where I can farm against this guy really easily. They have a Nature's Prophet, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to go Quelling Blight. Another one is that it gives me higher base damage than Darkseer. Fuck, that was really bad. But if we're both up at the creep wave, then it means that I'll get the farm. Which would normally be the case, but I don't have any trouble at this point.
First blood.
He's out base damage him pretty handily. Whereas normally he has 73 damage, and that could have been a problem.
I am not hesitate.
Yep, see, I knew he'd do that. Darkseer actually has really, really good damage.
Have some blade. Sneaky.
But all he really wants is to get experience and then to not lose his tower, and he's going to do both of those
Moving
really well.
quickly.
Really, dude?
Quick strike.
Yep, I'm dead.
Character.
This guy is, and I'm not trying to blame him for that. That was just a bad call on my part. But this guy is being absolutely fucking awful. I mean, that's really insulting, but he wouldn't bring a protection and observer ward, so he's building for an Aquila, which is irrelevant because he's not going to be in lane. Which is frustrating. I mean, I definitely should not have died there, but I'm not trying to blame him for that. But it's frustrating because I've been in this situation earlier, but
I'm but a
the
shadow.
it was like I had a different support hero and I was a different hero. I was an anti-mage, but
In a blink of an eye.
can't believe I died there.
Don't blink or you'll miss me. There's more of me, but less.
But this guy needs to do something, because right now he's not making himself valuable, because he's not getting far more experience, and he's not zoning the lane. Which means that instead of us committing 2 heroes to get one of us really, really farmed, and then to shut the Darkseer down, we're getting one hero like a moderate, like shitty jungle farm, and it's just not working. But because this Darkseer is level 6, and that's a fucking joke for an offlane Darkseer.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
If I were any other lane, I would be mad about how shitty top lane is going. Like if I were the bottom lane, I would be frustrated, and I would be frustrated because I'd be like, okay, well, I'm the Riki or whatever, or the Tard Hunter, and oh well, the trade-off here is that our bottom lane should be relatively even, whereas our top lane should stomp, and our top lane isn't stomping. I mean, I fucked it by dying there, which is frustrating. But what's also frustrating is the fact that this shit is just not working. I mean, if you're gonna stack and pull, that's fine, but he hasn't denied any creep waves, really. Oh god, that's a frustrating resume.
Quick strike.
Fuck!
Surreptitiously. Inside.
Like, this is not the time you want to pressure. This is just leeching my experience, which in turn hurts me more. Because if you're gonna have a 0 impact on the lane, then don't give me half my experience. Well, it's not half, but don't give me like 70% of my experience, Like right now, if he's not doing anything, you just get the fuck out of experience range.
Very well.
Because this isn't a gank opportunity right here.
Where least expected. In I go.
But
It's immaterial.
like my farm is still good. I just can't believe I fucking died there.
Like a wisp.
Yep, that's the background VGFX posted. Pretty fucking baller stuff. No, what are you doing? That's half of her HP that she could spend trading hits.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, but this isn't going bad, it's just not going good, and this should be going good.
Where falls my shadow, fells
That
my
was so
blade.
smart, the one that the Ion shell. Like, right now he's zoning, and that's really good, but it's too late for it to be as effective as it could have been.
Here I am. Have some.
Because early game is when you want to do that. If I were in the bottom lane, this guy's so fucked, there's nothing I can do to save him. But if I were in the bottom lane, I would genuinely expect...
You're weak.
Oh, this is not happening. Come the fuck on.
I leave this world of hurt.
Oh,
It
please
is
don't
an
kill me.
honor
Please don't
to
fucking
be chosen for
Don't you try to deny me, bro.
sneaking.
Oh, okay.
He tried to deny me. What a dick! I saw the anchor smash.
They see me not.
I
But
can deny you if I want.
this game could be a lot better. Like if I were in the bottom lane, I would expect the Darkseer to be at absolute most level 3, but he's not level 3. I mean, he's level
I'll slip through their guard.
He's level 7, so he's like the top level on their team. But this is the point where the Lion should start fingering people, and things should be different. Or I guess he can die, that works too.
Yes.
So. Holy shit, oh, is that guy hurting him or what? You have an ult, bro, you have an ult soon. Okay, good. Even if you didn't need the ult.
In the name of Skrill. Slyly.
Ah.
I'm but a shadow.
Here, we won't get the tower here, so just back off so I don't get my experience nerfed.
Surreptitiously.
One thing that's pretty important in these duo lanes when they're like rollover lanes like this is that you let your dude get solo experience a lot, or as much as you can. It's more important if you tri lane. If you tri lane, you don't want to fuck your carry by giving him like a third experience. Now, I personally like to get the treads a lot of the time, but Phantom Assassin phase are generally better. The exception would be if you're not getting either for a really like long time in the early game, because if you don't have treads or phase,
Have some blade.
you're better off just not getting phase.
Where least expected.
Because when you have more items to back it up, the treads are better. But on Phantom Assassin, because of how our Blink Strike works, it's not always the case.
Yes.
The range on that is so rude, so fucking good.
They see me not.
This guy will think he's alone, but not for long, because I'm going to show myself. Woo!
Sneaking.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Very well.
The way that you want to play a Lion mid is actually pretty similar, except in the early game, to how you play like a supporty line. Because your effectiveness is going to drop off so hard that you should still spend money on support items. But
Without remorse.
now it's okay. Like I have no concern with our supports this game because I've had vision
My blade.
on the path up for a long time. Stay here. I'm dead anyways, so I might as well just keep vision on that guy. But now this guy's dead. He doesn't need to die. He had a swap too, but it's whatever.
Your top tower is under attack.
I knew he wouldn't swap to save, so I was just waiting. But now this Darkseer is sitting on top of so much gold, and that was a 4-man gank. But I'm pretty sure that Ariki should be free farming, but Ariki doesn't even have treads,
Your
so
top tower has fallen.
at least he hasn't died. I guess if you're getting destroyed in your lane, not dying is pretty good.
I am back.
It could be a lot worse,
No
but
victims in mind. I'll slip through their guard.
you need to finger something. Like it's like a Beastmaster. You could have gotten 2 fingers off in the time, but instead you got 0. That was his finger.
You didn't have to do that at all.
That was the finger we've been
It is
waiting
not
for.
time yet.
That was like the most wasted, worthless
In the
finger.
blink
But
of an eye. For the veiled ones. I'll not hesitate.
that was an annoying finger because it's like with Beastmaster, like your whole strength is your finger, and with Mid Lion, your whole strength is, or Beastmaster, your strength is your roar rather. But with Mid Lion, your entire strength is your finger, and that's why they put you mid so you can hit level 6 earlier, so you can finger
Your top
people.
tower is under attack.
He's all about fingering bitches, like a real man. But
Like a wisp.
if you don't finger anything for like the first 20 minutes, it's kind of wasted.
Taken by surprise.
But he has no farm either. So this game is making me pretty nervous because my lane was not bad. I mean, I have 58 last hits at the 11-minute mark, but I also have accrued 2 deaths and I've only been part of 1 kill. And normally, like having 1 kill would be fine if I had more assists, but I've literally gotten experience for 1 kill. I think it's like the other lanes are doing that bad. I mean, the Riki's been a part of 2 kills, so that's good for his experience. The Lion has been a part of just 3, but it's not bad. So things are not too bad right now. We should repause. My pause is on cooldown. We should repause for Lion dudes. But hopefully this guy comes back. Oh no, I could acquire Dota beta key. You can buy them now. I think they're like $39.99. The $30 how long ago for two. That's a valid point in Fidelity, and the general consensus is the game will be free to play as well. I would just recommend doing the survey. These assholes continue to chain pause. Hopefully this guy comes back, because he can do so much this game. But if he gets DC'd, I don't really care that much, but I think it's just his internet or something. Good for you, you no grammar. Barney tell Master he's a shit can for you. Master Oki1 in chat wanted me to tell you that you're a shit can. He said, Barney tell Master he's a shit can for me.
He's fucking in mumble with me. He can tell me if he wants right here.
Well, he asked me. Just like a true friend. Just gonna let you in on the secret. I wonder if this guy, if they know that it's their Quap who paused. God, that Quap is actually doing really well. She's like level 10. And she's been a part of 7 fucking kills, which is why she's level 10. And she didn't get credit for all of them. 7 fucking kills. 7 of her team's 9 kills. So now she is level fucking 10. And because of her item build, she's gonna get a good farm. I don't know if this guy is coming back. It's the guy that had connection issues before, but fuck.
Creeping in. Ha. Here I am.
Fuck, am I gonna have to micro this guy? If he doesn't come back, we lose the game if no one controls him.
Oh, hell yes.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
In I go.
God, that is bad for me. I realized that
Or
the
you'll miss me.
thing was coming and now I'm probably dead. I need TP. I need a TP.
I'll slip through the. Oh. Yes. Yes. Moving quickly.
Son?
It is not done yet. They see me not.
Come on, Satyr. Why you gotta be a bitch?
Slide.
Satyr always nukes when you don't want it to.
Onward.
Like a wisp.
Yes.
Sneaking. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
You should be on top of her because she can't see you. I'm gonna control Lion for this.
Why not?
Don't even reveal yourself, just sit on her.
My TP.
Get ready to smoke, okay? Are you ready to smoke on her? Who is controlling Lion, you fucking bitch? I said I would control Lion! Get your fucking paws off Lion, you shitty!
I am not ready. In the blink of an eye.
He reconnected, that motherfucker. He reconnected and it's like a bad reconnect.
Very well.
Because he just ran back to the well. I needed him for that. No one was controlling Lion. Lion is controlling Lion and he's not doing a very good job controlling his hero right now.
Moving quickly.
He literally just walked back to the pool like a piece of shit.
Don't believe this.
Okay, well, you fucked me over because I was trying to control your hero, and then you reconnected and proceeded to not use any of your spells. You would have been better off disconnected if you... Like, what the fuck? Because you were there and you could have gotten a kill on Quap 100%, but then you reconnected. That guy just killed himself. Well, he didn't kill himself, because obviously he didn't have to die because he just beeline towards the well. He reconnected, then beeline towards the well, using about 0 of his spells. So... awkward Dota moments. That moment when Lion reconnects and fucks you over. Look, Riki, you just need to be up there on Quap to get a smoke, and then Quap is dead. Because Lion, if you fuck this up, this is all you, dude. Dota moment where Swap buys back and kills your entire team.
Like a wisp.
This is a pretty done game. I don't know why he
Your
stood
top
still there.
tower
It's
is
a bit
under
weird.
attack. Yes. I'm a pain
What's up, bitch?
specialist. Your top tower is under attack.
Sneaky.
Oh, I could go for the deny, but I'd die to do it.
Your top tower
It
is
would
under
debatably
attack.
be worth it though, even if I die.
Dire
No! Why is my team against me? What the fuck was that fortify? It was like the worst fortify imaginable. Whoever did that, don't admit to it.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Yes.
What the fuck, man?
There falls my shadow.
What a dumb fucking idiot.
I feel like I'm fighting against my fucking team this game.
Ha.
It was like the worst fortify in the world. God, that reconnect fucked me so bad. I was trying to like micro your hero because we went through all of our pauses, but and then like I was like, wait, what the fuck? Who's microing Lion? I can't select him. What the fuck? And then I realized that you reconnected, like the most awkward time.
Very well.
Do we have anything to reveal? Otherwise, this is like not gonna work. It could only end bad for us. What the fuck?
Slyly,
What are you fagging? I got less.
I'll slip through their guard. Look sharp. I'll not hesitate. I'll
Never gonna
slip
get a Battle
through their
Fury.
guard.
God damn it. This is so late already.
Taken by surprise.
Well, it's late if you have high standards for Battle Furies.
Slyly,
Beautifully timed pub Battle Fury. But you really don't want to be
in silence.
comparing yourself to mediocre Battle Fury timings.
Without remorse. Phantom fighter.
Let my team put up this valiant defense. What the fuck? You're here, Riki? I'd even like look forward to notice a Riki.
Your
They see me
middle
not.
tower
I didn't even
is
notice you
under
here.
attack.
Sneaky. You guys do the whole defense
some
thing,
blade.
because there are 4 of you that are going to be out. And I'll do the whole mop up if things go
Your
well.
middle tower is under
There falls
attack.
my shadow. Fells my blade.
Things aren't going too well. See, I get my mop and broom out anyways. Where's the rest of our team? I'm pretty sure we had more people than this on our team. Oh, getting pulled out by Quap.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's some interesting Dota.
Sneaky.
Your
Where's our
middle
lion?
tower is under attack.
Oh, he probably has a reason to be
Middle
gone.
tower has fallen.
Oh, well. That's some aggressive profit play
Oh,
if I've ever
yes.
seen it. Don't run.
Attack.
Solid
There's
crits.
all according to plan. Yes. I am not ready.
I have to say, the triple Divine Rapier Phantom Assassin game was probably slightly better than this one, but
Taken by surprise.
I get the feeling Phantom Assassin is going to be one of those mediocre heroes that I enjoy playing. Simply because she can carry really well, but hey,
Creeping in.
that's a Dota where 99% of heroes are immediately relegated to pup stomp status because they're heroes that do what they do better. Where the fucking crits at, bro? There we go. Big crit.
Attack.
Which is a lot of damage, which is
I'm but a
fortunately
shadow.
about everything that she does well.
Where least expected.
They're the crits I want. Here, yeah, just stay here but out of vision, because she might go on me if she sees me. It's not exactly out of vision.
Don't leave or you miss me.
If only I had a Battle Fury, how much faster this would go.
Here I am.
That guy should have kept his trees on me. What the fuck?
It's immaterial.
Stun, bro, stun!
Surreptitiously.
Don't have my ult.
His ult's down for
I will
22.
not hesitate. Moving quickly.
It's like the world's worst case of hemorrhoids. Interesting way to describe them.
Very well. Have some blade.
There we go, that's what I wanted.
Through their
I was willing to risk a bunch of enemies standing outside of line of sight to finish the Battle Fury by 20 minutes, which
They
is pretty
see
late,
not.
but hey. At least I
Battle
got a Battle
Fury?
Fury.
You are mine.
It's a good ward. We probably should have had it earlier, but it's still a good ward. I don't really care when we get it, as long
Without
as we
remorse.
actually get it before the game ends. Ah, no. I should get this guy for free. I need to be careful though.
I sting from the shadows. Yes.
It's funny because the recommended item build on Mortars is actually not bad.
In silence. Oh, yes.
What is this bitch doing? Really? Here, I'll let you see me. You can tell when an enemy's nearby because you blur, which is obviously a passive.
Like a wisp.
So if you're not otherwise paying attention, it does all the work for you.
Surreptitiously.
And she has mana for everything that she wants to do, so.
Slyly.
Until I get a BKB, I'm super susceptible. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm but the shadow. There was my shadow. That's my blade.
That should work. That should work. That should work.
Your shot.
Perfect, just as planned.
I'm so something in your eye. I will not hesitate. The last sound easy to overlook.
More crits? More crits?
Creeping in.
More crits! No, no, no more crits. 10 HP, fucking bitch. Where the fuck was Riki? Let's get his mop. Oh shit, I got some mod collectors in this stream. Whatever, I'll just get a fucking magic wand.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Like, only has 1 point in this thing, surprisingly. I could have hit for a lot. We could actually take a fight off of them. And this is a decent team comp because Vengeful Spirit, Tide, and Lion can all be immensely useful without a lot of levels. That guy is getting so strong, and when he gets his axe, he's gonna be fucking annoying, but... Luckily he doesn't have his axe now.
In I
And I'm
go.
sitting on practically the same items I had 20 minutes ago because of that death.
See,
Purge released a new video, check out his thing. I want to be a Purge gamer one day. That's why that's what I'm training for now in Dota. One day I'd like to have what it takes.
you least expect it.
But it's something you're either kind of born with or you're not. It's pretty discouraging,
Have
but
some blade.
not just everyone
I
can
am
become
not
Purge
gonna
gamers. How often do you troll these
It
chat?
is not time yet.
Pretty often, surprisingly.
Quick strike.
Come on, crit, motherfucker, crit! There we go. A little late of a crit, though.
I'm an immaterial girl. In the blink
This
of
game
an
could
eye.
certainly be better, though. When this guy gets his defusal, it doesn't matter how underfarmed he is, because he'll be able to kill things, particularly Queen of Pains, but...
Taken by surprise.
Actually, the Queen of Pain in this game is too strong for that to be realistic. We should probably posture to stop that. Like, as a Vengeful Spirit and a Lion, you're not going to be doing anything
Yes.
useful anyways, so you may as well stop it. You need a TP, Riki. I thought he had a TP naturally,
There
but...
falls my shadow. Falls my blade.
Hey, is anyone gonna come stop this? Or
Well, since everyone decides to sit at the middle tower, they can't really stop it. So just concede it, and then we'll lose the game on the next push, I guess, is the plan. We should roar into it to let them know that you're...
fucking stupid.
Like,
Oh, yes.
Roshan
you honestly
has
should have been there to roar into it,
You know?
and then you can hate spike from over the cliff, because that was really bad, because we just gave them a free Rosh and it took them a very long time to do, because they had to use the things
In
to
the
tank
blink
damage.
of an eye.
They have a guy there, dude. Oh, man. We need you fucking right here, Riki, dude. Your window of opportunity is shrinking rapidly. I don't know if you get this, Riki. I couldn't run though. So you've lost your entire chance. As soon as they dusted, if you were there to cloud, it would have been a different fight, I think, completely. But instead now everyone is dead and you're TPing to awkwardly sit at the tower. I did casting with Shiver before, but I wasn't like, I don't know, treating it too seriously or getting into it. I don't think she's a very good caster though. Harsh honesty. After all, Dota is a man's game, naturally. Don't even worry about it, man. There were a lot of things that have gone wrong in this game. That last fight was really bad, and it could have obviously gone a lot better, but it's not like the game falls on you entirely. I didn't play very well this game either, but it's all good, bro. However, that fight could have gone differently. We should not lose the racks here. We should defend the racks. Even if, dude, just throw out spikes. At such a long range, it's retarded. It's longer than what the thing denotes. Solid spike. Got all fucking enemy creeps.
Back from the shadows.
Ooh, huge TP. And as fucked up as this is, I don't think the game's 100% over. I think it's closer to like 70, well, fuck, probably high 80% in the enemy's favor. Don't even touch my experience here.
Without remorse.
It sounds so mean, but I really can't have anyone eating my
In I
EXP.
go.
Once we get a BKB, we can maybe take a fight, but that's really, really hopeful.
Here I am.
The only way we could win is if the game went on really long, but it won't. Just go, just go. How fucking played.
Without remorse. Like a wisp.
Let's just pub train onto mid.
Sneaking.
Does he have a diffuser yet? No. Doesn't matter
Not
though. We
yet.
can still get him.
Stun him.
We have enough abilities to keep him in the cloud.
Yes.
I'd have done that one for free.
That's good though, and that's a double kill for Riki as well.
I am not
Power of the
hesitate.
pub train. Someone TP for top. Yeah. Just back out.
Not yet.
I'm gonna go farm top.
Surreptitiously.
That is such a huge mistake. Well, I guess that wasn't even really their decision. Kind of got forced. Just back out, bro. I got forced on them.
How the fuck didn't you stun him?
Attack. Yes.
I have to go back to the base really soon.
I am not ready. Have some blade. It is not time yet. In silence.
So they're clearly coming to kill me, and I need to be careful.
Slyly.
No, they backed out. Okay. Interesting, Dota.
Moving quickly.
Now this is a good build because it leaves me with 3 axes, and that's obviously the best number of axes. The only thing that could improve it would be a Manta style, because then I could do the quadra axe build.
Where least expected.
Love dem crits. What level is everyone? I'm actually the highest level of the game, so like I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing well enough to win the game. Sadly.
Yes.
I could also go to the axe with the TP, but
Where falls my
that would
shadow,
put me at an
there's
axe
my blade.
disadvantage.
I am not ready. Quick strike.
If there's one thing you don't want to create in a game of Dota, it's an axe deficit.
Slyly.
I mean,
I am
today you're
not
1 axe
ready.
down, but tomorrow you're 2 to 3 axes
Like a
down.
wisp.
And then before you know it, you just don't have any axes left.
Creeping in.
One thing that you can do though is you can upgrade your axe to a giant yellow cow head on a stick. And that's generally considered to be an improvement upon an axe.
Surreptitiously.
That's a good thing too, because it's really hard to improve on the normal axe.
I'm under attack.
It's funny because they'd have to actually look top and not just look at their mini-map. Well, okay, no, they wouldn't now, but
Don't look now.
maybe I'll get our first tower. The towers will actually help with gold pretty much by a lot.
I'll slip through their guard.
As my team loses this fight. Oh, never mind. I guess it's just an invis.
I have failed the rain.
Now your tree food.
I don't even think I was. No, he was invis. Okay, it was an invis rune. I was wondering where the fuck he came from. This guy right clicks really fucking hard, so he's going to be an issue as the game goes on. I still can't believe Bear Force won't work. Yeah, that was a hell of a game. She doesn't become... No. She becomes transparent when people are near her, but she's not transparent normally, so it's like... There I probably should have realized that there was a Skeleton King coming invis. I knew there was a rune top. I just didn't know it was that rune. Any other rune I would have been okay. I mean, it would not have been good. The fact we have 2 wards on our map, and the fact that they're not the best wards in general, is going to hurt us. Like, this ward isn't as valuable when the enemies still have Rosh up. Given, of course, we don't have a lot of room to place wards because we haven't taken a single fucking tower. This ward I don't like. I feel like this is highly redundant at this point. If I want vision over this general area from here to here, I would have just placed a ward here. But that's just me. I mean, there just aren't a lot of instances in which these wards are actually useful. I guess the enemies have found a way to make them immensely useful, but hey. We haven't lost Arax yet, though, so we're not completely out of it.
Yes.
That's true, it takes about 1.5 seconds. We need to bother that game. I tried making a highlight of 2 of the cool moments happening before. They have a guy there. Be careful, because of where our ward is placed, you can't really see them, but they have a guy there.
Look sharp.
I love that feeling when you crit a creep wave
In I go.
and you cleave it down in just one cleave. It's pretty badass.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Stay nearby.
Ha!
You can scout out pretty far because you're the Riki. Does he have his purge? That's sick, he has his purge.
I'm but a shadow.
You should go towards there, Riki. Because we're grouped up as 5, so we're gonna want to find something. Oh no, right here. He decided to show up. That was beautiful. Cloud.
Quick strike.
That was absolutely perfect.
Right on. Yes.
I don't want to walk over that wall.
My blade.
Ow. And all of a sudden that fight turned really bad.
That was the sound.
Just back out, bro. You can't do anything, dude. Just run. Like, you're not gonna save him. Oh, if he dies here, that's so bad. If he dies here, that is so fucking bad. There's no reason that guy should have died. You were safe, dude. Oh man. I hope the community doesn't return. It doesn't matter because you can get reported for anything and no one ever does anything about it. I was really late by the Quap, but Quap has an Ags, Brown Boots, and a gem. So. The way the Quap has a gem, just be aware of that. Yeah. That could have been really good if the Quap didn't come at all. But alas, she did come.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Should she be asleep? Honestly, it'd be kind of weird times. If they go for top, don't let them get it.
Your middle barracks.
One good thing about your team being level 15 and below is they respawn quickly when they die. One bad thing. It's a really fucking low level. And again, I'm only level 19. I should be like level 20 at least. The enemies are kind of all below 20 as well, except the Quap has been a part of how many kills? Like 26 fucking kills. But does it change anything really? Dude, stun? What the fuck? Swap? Do something? Do something, dude?
Attack.
Get him again, get him again, get him again. Box him. Oh, they can box him in right here. I think we did. Thanks.
Inside. The Sisters of the Veil honor your dead. Here I am. Yes.
Quap just throws her team at you like cannon fodder, then ults for 3 kills. That's a good way of putting it.
Oh, yes.
Well, our team is certainly dying pretty hard, but Fuck. The
Sneaky.
problem is when she throws her ult out
Not yet.
and she shows up for the fights, it's really bad. Just back away, back away.
Have some blade.
I think I got hit by the last hit of that ult. I have a 10-second BKB now. And that's good because it'll mean... Obviously, BKB's effectiveness diminishes as time goes on. It's down to a 5-second BKB. But I'll have the 10-second BKB for the fight that will probably decide the game, to be honest.
Black King Bow. They can't stop me now.
Because the game isn't totally over yet, despite what it may look like. If they go for Rosh, we have to stop it. We have to stop it if they go for Rosh. We could also kill that guy, but we need a Riki, because Riki's the only one that can keep her in place for long enough for us to kill her. You should get a point in your mana drain because she has a Linken's. It's an illusion.
Look sharp.
Yeah, get a point in your mana drain to break her Linken's. And roar into Rosh. We have to go. We have to go. We have to go. We have to go.
They see me not.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm gonna leave her to die. Go, go, go.
Creeping in. I am not ready. Very well.
Oh, this is gonna be like her best ult. We need a cloud. We need a cloud bad. Oh, that was not the best ult. We lose. And if since really Barney went BKB, well, all of their sons were down anyway, so it would have been a waste of the 10-second BKB even if we lose the fight. I only got stunned once there, and I think it was a sheep at the way end of the fight.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Big sarcasm. Obviously this game has been pretty bad all around.
Your middle tower is under attack.
She came away. The guy right clicks really hard now, but I feel like he needed too many items to start right clicking hard. Because he could right click almost as hard with like a, instead of going an Ags, he could get like a Midas and a Sheep Stick, and it would cost him almost a whole less item. He would right click nearly as hard. This guy is horribly mispositioned, so is he, because this Quap can easily kill one of them and then get away. In fact, I don't know why Quap isn't just going in for a kill on the bench. Look at how out of position the bench is. And with the Linken's, and this guy without a point in his mana drain, they'd only have one disable. Well, two, but one of them wouldn't hit them, realistically. Okay, we have to fight them again, instantly. This is an only mod chat, pretty much. Just go on them, Riki. I mean, she has a gem, but, like...
I'll slip through their guard.
We have to go. We have to fight them, probably outside of our base. We should catch one of them at a weird spot. Like, we're all here except the Tide, which has the ult that lets us win fights. So that's actually a pretty big deal. He's not good. Mediocre BKB uses for 100. Big crits!
Have some blade.
Get sight, keep sight.
I am not ready.
Crits! Fuck, no crits, man. I got like 3 crits in a row there. That was a one fight, and we didn't even have to have Tide ult for that. Wait, could he have ulted to kill that guy? Maybe, but...
Your middle tower is under attack.
In silence.
Probably gonna save for a buyback. I could just go Divine Rapier. How about this? I'll save for buyback, but if I get money for Rapier, no matter how close the game is, I'm gonna go fucking Rapier.
One for the Phantom.
As dumb as it is,
Yes.
you're never out of a game on a hero like Kunkka or Mortrid, who one crit wins you the fight hands down.
Taken by surprise.
I'm really close to a buyback, so I should probably get this. No, you. Fuck you. Does he even have BKB? No, he has no items. It's okay.
In I go.
Is there something in the corner? No, just says nothing.
Quick strike.
Keep falling, keep falling.
Surreptitiously.
She just ran down here, now she's gonna blink away.
There falls
Predictable,
my
she's
shadow.
in there now.
Fells my blade. Here I am.
Well, we can't get her.
Attack.
Might want to just leave, bros, because the Dark Sphere is going to get really awkward for you
In the
guys.
blink of an eye.
I kind of have a BKB, but you don't, so.
I will not hesitate.
That was really good, actually, that guy. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh my god, that guy right clicked so hard. Oh, it's because he has an Ags Manta. He basically has full items. I mean, that's about what he can get.
Sneaking.
Become Essence game or not. Can you do 5? I don't like the what the fuck games. I feel like they lose their novelty after about your first game playing them because there are certain heroes that are way too good. To the point where it's actually just not fun to play.
Quick strike.
I could at some point though, just not now.
Moving quickly.
I can't even fight without my BKB anyways. The BKB is a lot less relevant though
Creeping in.
now because they can right click me to death with half of their heroes.
I'll slip through their
Like with that AC aura on top of all of the things that their prophet has, we can't really win a fight. If you can swap out the prophet, oh wow, and then we can insta give them, then we can be okay. Don't, dude, be careful for Quap. Like if you don't get a swap off in a fight, then it's a really bad fight. Just like if you don't get a blink ult, and it's like not a perfect ult, we lose.
Oh yes.
They're not there anymore. I don't have a blur. I guess they're still there. It's really far
Taken
back.
by surprise.
We can catch him. We can catch him. We just need Vengeful. You toggle your treads so you actually go invis. You're not
Under the
invis.
shadow. They see me not.
Big crits. More crits. I need crits, bros.
Look sharp.
Kill him again. Kill him again. Get ready to stun immediately. Vengeful. Vengeful. If you don't stun him instantly, you're dead.
Have some left. I'm not greedy.
Are you really not defending our
Bottom
racks?
barracks are under attack.
There's assassination.
Your bottom barracks.
Taken by
Bottom
surprise.
barracks are under
Why is no one stunning or anything?
Your middle tower is under attack.
Got any number of right clicks, I'm fucked.
Your bottom barracks is fallen.
Very well.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There to be seen.
I was wondering why she didn't kill me earlier. She has an Ag, so her ult was up because she didn't ult in the fight. She probably just went away because her Ag up. Oh, that KS was insane.
I scream.
Your middle tower
bloody
is under
murder.
attack. Your top tower is under attack.
You gotta man up, bro. You can do it, I believe. Right there, it's your kill.
Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Your ancient is under
Go, go.
attack.
It's called Defense of the Ancients for a reason, bro. You can get this kill, I believe.
Your ancient is under attack.
Getting any back says. Hell yeah.
Your ancient
Solid
is
right
under
there.
attack.
Ecstasy of agony.
Your ancient is under attack.
Better blink strike to break it, bro. You can break that Lincoln's, I believe. Now, you don't have much time to make this kill happen, Riki. But this is what it all comes down to.
Radiant victory.
The phantom fades away.
Yeah, well, not the best game. Not an awful game, though, to be fair. God, do these guys get cool fucking sounds every time they get an item? Yeah, I could have gone better, but
Let me pull aside the veil.
it wasn't as bad as it could have been at the same time. This guy can't leave on that note. The fuck? Blink Strike doesn't take down Lincolns? I don't even know if Blink Strike takes off Lincolns. I mean, you're saying that it doesn't, but I don't even know. It doesn't really matter either way, though. I mean, it kind of matters, but not really, because you can just dagger it off. Holy Destiny quotes? Let's see what unknown is. Could be anyone. Yeah, but that could have, I don't know. Like, I didn't mind that game too much. The whole dying to Darkseer thing was kind of shitty. And then not zoning him out at all early on was bad, but he didn't end up being as big a factor as he could have anyways, but... Bah. Q time. Trash cast? I could do a sarcastic cast. What do I do to Marty? Toss out a fight with Tiny? Fuck. I could just disable allied help. You won't get me there. Cause location enemy team. That's too overt. It would have to if you want to like control your team, you have to do it with a hero that they can't stop you from doing it with. Like you can turn off the ability for your Tiny to chuck you into your death, but you can't stop a Nature's Prophet from sprouting you. You can make it so he can't single target sprout you, but you can still sprout at his feet. Because it's a spell that manipulates the environment. So you can cast it on the ground like an Earthshaker Fissure. It doesn't have to be casted single target. Right click follow a radio game and do nothing. It wouldn't be very far different than some of the pub supports I've seen. Right click Barney and do nothing. I played a game off stream as Anti-Mage where I had a Lich, and I'm not even fucking kidding you. I wish I had a fucking map on the desktop to describe what he did. But basically I was Radiant and he went bottom lane with me, right? And he denied a creep from bottom, which is fine, but then he blocked the creep wave. And to the guy's credit, he did an incredible job blocking. But you don't want to block if your bottom lane is Radiant. So he blocked them like, he blocked the creep so far into our fucking tower it was a joke. So that pushed our lane up, and I was up against like a solo Windrunner. And then, so that hurt me. And then I was like, man, that was pretty awkward of him, but I didn't say anything, I didn't want to make the guy mad or whatever. And then, immediately after blocking on bottom, he single stack pulls. So it's like, really, dude? Like, I'm already fighting at their tower, because you blocked into ours. So he's getting free experience. Now you're going to single stack pull. So for the next 2 waves, I was at their tower. And he literally kept single stack pulling after single stack pulling. It was the most frustrating thing. And I was like, hey, I finally said something in chat. I was like, excuse me, good sir. I realize that you're trying to help, but but if you keep single stack pulling, it will keep their lane pulled out, thus giving the Windrunner experience. And then the guy just gets on the mic and he just says, "Shut the fuck up." And I was like, "Whoa, man, what the fuck?" I didn't say anything after that though. And then I was like, "Hey, man, just saying." And he's like, "I don't give a shit about your farm. I want to shut down this Windrunner." And I was like, "Oh dear God, that's wrong for so many reasons. Like, you're supporting an Anti-Mage, right? You should give a shit about the Anti-Mage's farm, even though I was farming well, despite." You know, him basically being a negative teammate, and because that's that's basically a negative teammate, which puts me solo against a Windrunner, which is a lane that you can win as an anti-mage, but you have to have someone supporting you for the first 2 or 3 creep waves, so you can like a poor man shift or something. But anyways, he's like, "I don't give a shit about your farm. I'm trying to shut down the Windrunner." But it was ironic as well because he wasn't shutting down the Windrunner. He was like spoon feeding that bitch experience to the point where that Windrunner would have to be beyond. Like she could have sat at her tower AFK masturbating to the Brunster's image or something, and he would have hit level 5. It's like band material. It's band material right there. Yeah, it was pretty fucking annoying. Because it's like, if you want to make yourself a negative player, here's how you do it. You pick the lane that has the medium camp pull, and you just continue, you block creeps, and then you pull it without stacking over and over. That's how to make, and then the worst part too was that he was getting outlast hit by our allied creeps on his single stack pulls. Like, he wasn't even getting farm. He had brown boots and like two ironwood branches at like the 15-minute mark. Well, it was actually like the 14-minute mark, but hey, you know what I mean. Whereas our top lane Vengeful Spirit support had treads, wards, magic stick, and counter wards, as well as dust by 16. And she wasn't taking any of the last hits in lane. And the guy didn't buy courier, he didn't buy wards, he didn't do anything. And it was like the typical pub support, because it was like he thought he was helping, but he was like beyond useless. Like, he was hurting the lane. And then he was useless all game because he picked a hero that doesn't have any disables, albeit Lich is still a good carry. You just have to get your abilities off in a good way and get a reasonable amount of experience. But yeah, pretty annoying. Mr. X isn't a mod? He's mod everywhere? It's a valid argument. Well, good thing I caught this. How about you remind me in 4 hours, Windows? Buddy, stop being scared of people on the internet. Just shout him until he understands he's doing it wrong. So you really have two options. You can, oh, I guess you have three, but no one ever chooses the third option. The first option is to just ignore him and be content knowing that he is wrong and that he is ruining the game. I feel like this is a bad option because aside from the fact that it doesn't really accomplish anything to ignore the problem and hope that it stops, if you just try to be content in knowing that someone is wrong, imagine you were to tell every Dota player, like, don't get angry, people, just be content in knowing that they're wrong. It wouldn't matter because everyone has a natural inclination to think that they're right. So if you want to just believe that someone is doing something wrong, what if you're wrong? What if his single stack pulling, what if it's not single stack pulling, what if it's something else that's debatable? Then is he in the wrong? Is he in the right? If everyone thinks they're right, then you know. Option 2 would be to just yell at him. And that's a decent option, even if you don't yell and you just say something like, hey, can you please stop doing that? I'd say that's your best bet. Also, you could yell at him because even if he doesn't give a fuck, it's better than being content in knowing that you are right. Because it makes him look and feel like an idiot. It makes you feel pretty good about yourself. And there's the potential for people to agree or disagree with you depending on whether or not you're actually right. And then the third option is just politely tell him that he's doing something wrong. But hey, fuck that, that's a bad option. Because people don't listen anyways. This is some of the dumbest shit, but I have little doubt that this will eventually be a thing. This is the future of Dota 2 items, sadly. The point where heroes become identifiable. Ask for his logic and reason on who's right. I wish that this is the way that conversations could go in Dota or the internet in general. But fuck man, it's the internet, so people don't really care too much for the validation. Any idea should be defined by logic and reason. I mean, if you want to tell me, for instance, that there's an item build or a skill build that's the best, you should be able to rationally sit across the table and argue for it, but no one ever does that. And voice chat actually makes for a very poor form of discussion.
All pick.
Woo! This is an insanely good lane for the Obsidian Destroyer if I'm mid against Invoker. Every day doesn't impose. I just tend to tell them what to do right. If they start bitching, I shout at them until they cry. What skill is better? Quas Exhort or Quas Wex? It depends on circumstances, honestly. That's the best answer. But most people are so polarized in their opinions that they can't give you a logical and reasonable answer for what the best skill build is, Quas or Wex. They'll just tell you what they like, since this largely comes down to your familiarity with the builds. Because,
10 seconds.
like, normally, for instance, there are games where, like, for instance, this game, this Invoker, has to go an Exhort build. And that's not something you'd say normally, like, oh, the Invoker has to go Exhort. But he really does have to go Exhort. I mean, he loses his lane almost by default if he doesn't go Exhort. but who knows if he's going to go Exort, right?
Prepare for battle.
And here's the reasoning why he should go Exort. He's going to lose the lane. Invoker wins lanes because of Cold Snap and Cold Snap alone. It's what lets you shit on a lot of heroes, but some heroes can do reasonably well against you. A hero like Queen of Pain can flat out trade even with you in a lane. Same with the Shadow Fiend. An Obsidian Destroyer can flat out beat you in a fucking lane if you're an Invoker. Like, he can flat out just win the lane. Because he Cold Snaps you and you trap him. Quap, you just blink away when he Cold Snaps you. He's almost useless against these heroes in lane, and Invoker outlanes 90% of heroes. So he has to go an Exort build because, one, he has to compete with you for base damage, and two, he has to make himself useful elsewhere because he's going to lose the mid lane. So if you have a team also where you have like a Leshrac Sand King, Crystal Maiden Sand King, or anything that has abilities that keep the enemies in place,
30
and have kill
seconds to
potential,
battle.
an Exort build can be better because it lets you contribute to kills without actually being there, because the Sunstrike is very, very powerful if you land it. However, for this to work, you have to be confident with your ability to land Sunstrike. You have to know Invoker's tool sets and animation really well, and you have to be a competent farmer. And then there's the Wex build, which I would generally recommend. It lets you keep up your towers pretty easily, especially if you're behind. Tornado EMP can be really annoying in pubs because people undervalue arcane boots, etc., etc., etc.
The battle begins.
But it comes down to preference, and it comes down to the better build. If you're like a flawless player, you can make Exort builds work really well, but to be honest, I like it. There's a certain Exort build that I like to do as well with the Quasi Exort that I can pull off really well. And I like Yules as well because it sets you up for like a Sunstrike followed by a perfect combo, so you don't have to catch people out of position. He's going for a Quasi build, so I don't think this is right. I don't think this is correct. His base damage is also painfully low. I'm going to fuck up a lot of last hits early because I'm not familiar with OD's animation because I don't play a ton of OD. That said, I really do like OD as a hero. But after the first creep wave, after I get a feel for how this dumb fuck likes to last hit, I should be in good shape. I can actually trade hits with him better than he can do with me, which is not something most heroes say against a Quasi Invoker, but I started the game with a headdress. I actually have more HP regeneration than he does. I'm going to pull the creeps down the hill. I don't want to last hit up a hill. Or am I? That's some wonky creep aggro.
On dark wings,
Haha, RNG.
my wings beat with the rhythms of eternity. Yes.
Fuck, I canceled an attack there, but I had one on him. I could have auto-attacked him once. But the headdress is nice. It lets you outlast hit Invoker even harder. Well, it's not really about outlast hitting him, but it gives you some mechanism for sustain. If he ever cold snaps me, which he probably will, he'll probably try to get aggressive and cold snap me, like right now. Like, he wants to cold snap me. You can tell by his posturing. If he cold snaps me, then I just astral him or myself.
Ah, to perilous heights. Methinks you wanted that.
I can be pretty aggressive about right-clicking him. Most of the right clicks that we trade are going to be completely inconsequential, though. Just gonna sit out the rest of the cold snap. Normally I'd want to get that on him. It's not really a high level, though. Like, it expired right when the cold snap did, even though I did it a bit late. Spirit Breaker just got killed and it got spread evenly. I could be outlasting this guy really hard, but the way I itemized was a bit weird. Fuck. Yeah. So this is a pretty boring lane to watch, though, because it's like two heroes that aren't necessarily super hard carries, but we're both going to be playing it really passively because neither of us has great potential to kill the other one. I don't know if this guy's talking shit or what.
Dark shadows. The Harbinger comes.
Because most people don't legitimately compliment you, and I don't think there's anything worth complimenting so far in this night. Oh no! Okay, good. RNG.
Slowly. News has wings.
Is he actually... Okay, he's switching to an Exort build? That would be smart of him. It's not like Quaz really commits him to a build, but I find that a lot of players are stupid. If you're smart, I think you would almost always want to put your first point into Quaz, no matter if you're doing... Fuck, how did that not get a last hit? No matter if you're doing a Wex or an Exort build, I think that first point Quaz is almost always going to be better.
Yes.
I can't believe that.
Or else.
But that's a matter of preference, and there are people that can argue it the other way pretty
Blood sun
convincingly.
rises. The beat of baleful wings.
Can't believe I just missed that.
sight.
Normally this might not be the skill build that I do. I'd put less into the Astral, but I'm up against an Invoker mid, so...
Illusion.
Darkness advances.
I can do that to harass him and to deny him experience as well. I haven't really been doing that. I've been waiting for this guy to cold snap me, but he's not been very aggressive about the cold snapping, so it makes what I'm doing look a lot less active than what you could be. I think I'm doing it right, though, in regards to my Astrals, but I'm not doing Astrals a lot. Simply because I'm waiting for an opportunity. I don't know what this guy's doing. That's like the worst gank I think I've ever seen. He didn't have to reveal himself, and this guy might not have a single point in his W yet, so it was kind of a waste. Waste an opportunity that definitely existed. You should just come back around.
Worse things waiting.
So that's what I was waiting for, but he hasn't really been doing that. But he should be doing it more. It costs him 100. This won't be a kill, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you fucking doing, dude? Run! Dude, he might Sunstrike you now. Just, like, don't get Sunstrike. Holy shit. That was really, really awkward and made me extremely nervous because he looked like he was committing to it until I said something. He can at most get probably like 2 cold snap ticks before that happens.
Drafted.
Holy shit, dude, it made me fucking nervous. It was like, it looked like you were committing really hard to a dive. Like, I've seen people just full retard.
Path of destruction. I bring destruction.
Because if I Astral this guy and it doesn't result in...
Destroyed. Dark wings.
So he'll get 2 cold snap ticks on me about every single time. But basically the idea is it makes his cold snap horribly ineffective and that I out base damage him so I can out farm him in a passive game.
Darkness advances.
I wouldn't have killed him without Barney. The guy would have just submitted to you, though, Bronster.
Demonized. I bring bad news.
I can afford to have my treads on Int because the damage is going to be really nice, especially on OD, who as soon as they get a point in my orb, they get damage from higher mana pool, which Int contributes to some degree.
Foul portents.
It's funny because the Invoker actually won't even have a like he doesn't even out base damage me, and that's like an Exort Invoker. OD is like one of the only heroes that can actually just straight up beat Invoker mid, and now his cold snap is on cooldown for like 30 seconds. And it's fucked too, because OD is so like susceptible to ganks, but no one ever ganks him. Where it's like a hero like Shadow Fiend is just as susceptible to ganks. Obviously he's a bit more, but hardly. And no one will ever gank you on OD, despite being so susceptible, because some heroes like Shadow Fiend have like a big gank me sign on them, but OD's missing, and he has, or Invoker is, yeah. As I say that as I see him like walking by bot too.
Watch out, SP's coming back over towards you guys.
That's smart of Invoker. He should just get the fuck out and try to harass the lane, because he's an Invoker. And he's in a lane that's not been going as well as he's probably hoping. Like how you manage Invoker's Orb stay, I didn't notice that. End of August, Dota 2 will be free? Let's look forward to it, really? Have they announced a specific timeline? No, we're full of retarded players. It's kind of full of retarded players now. See, the problem I think with free-to-play models is that it doesn't have an entry barrier. There's nothing stopping someone from playing. And a lot of people would argue that makes the game better, because, I mean, you could definitely make a valid and true argument that if the game is free, there will be more people that try it, because there's no entry barrier. No one has anything to lose but 30 minutes, maybe, if Dota 2 is free to play. But at the same time, that opens up the community to people that wouldn't pay 1 penny to play. Because there are some people that wouldn't pay a single cent to play Dota, and like that's good because in a way it makes people instantly come back, but it's also bad because, well, it means that people have no reason to not try the game. And there are people like Brazilians, well, any kind of foreigners in general. Brazilians just only came to mind because I don't like Brazilians, but what? I mean, whatever. But there are plenty of demographics that don't have money to spend on Dota or any game. Also, the lowest level of Dota, or the median, if it starts you with the median, would be painful. Painful if the game is free to play. But yeah, I know. As a developer, you definitely prefer no entry barrier, and if that's the way that Dota is monetizing their game, it'd be better. I mean, look at League of Legends. It was a huge success at a time when the genre all had an entry barrier. If Drow is free farming, you should continue to pressure her because she lacks an escape mechanism, so she's really susceptible to getting killed. Like, if she's outlast hitting you, that's shitty, but she's like the only thing that can outcarry me. If she gets a BKB, then it becomes really awkward for me, so just like you guys should continue to pressure her.
Yes.
Oh, you only have level 1 blast. Never mind. I was gonna say throw out a blast on him, but it would be inconsequential, so don't even worry about it.
Either or. Ill omens. I can see my home world from here. Fair warning.
I'm interested in knowing as a streamer what Dota TV is going to do. It could potentially be really nice for the game, and if it became a better platform of viewing, it'd be funny. It would also be funny for the people that like try to make their living off of streaming, but I don't think it'll ever compete with actual streaming because the level of first-person perspective it can give you is so, I don't want to say worse, but it's not the same.
On dark wings.
Haste!
I wish I had my fucking stuff right here.
Foul portents.
She can't kill him. She's too weak. Oh, maybe she can. Maybe she can. Just go. Oh, whatever. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I bring dark tidings. Null talisman. Yes.
Alright, we need to get a ward up so that I don't get jumped on him. I really like Force Staff on OD. I mean, obviously it's a great item because the hero lacks a good escape mechanism, but Force Staff lets you, like...
So I'd probably need somebody else down here in this lane because I'm barely just leeching XP off it.
Okay, just don't die to her. And you guys should be setting up ganks on her because it's so easy for you guys to kill her, but I can contribute 0 to a gank.
Should I just run around and start ganking if I really can't stick around in my lane anymore?
You guys should be able to hurt her because their lane is... it's weak.
The abyss calls.
I wonder if they're microing this invoker. No, fuck you.
In flight.
And that is why invoker can do so little.
Foul portents.
That and he gets outlast hit pretty handily.
I take wing. Yes.
Holds.
From
Yeah,
the
I agree.
world on the rim. Lifted on a map.
At this point I could use a point in my orb, although it would cost me obscene amounts of mana
Future is
to actually use. My mana pool is quite large, and there are definitely times where I would trade some of my
darkness
mana,
advances.
which is right now more than I could use, for a little bit of extra damage, but...
Ill omens. On dark wings.
Barney, can you come help here?
I know, I see what's going on the minimap, but...
Never mind, never mind.
No, you can still force it. You can force it further than what you have. Look, this can be a thing. Trust me, guys. Dudes. On the last hit. On the last hit. But yeah, I'm pretty greedy. Nice. We're winning by a pretty large margin, but the Drow is almost certainly going to be really farmed.
bad news. Yes. Dark shadows. Updrafted.
Fuck, how'd I miss that? God damn it.
Last warning.
Oh,
God damn
I
it.
could use a TV, but I don't really want to go anywhere until I'm level 11 with my ult off cooldown. And when I have a 4 staff, and that's kind of my timing. And at that point, I'm very, very strong. But short of that, there are so many ways I can get caught out of position, so many ways I can get absolutely fucked.
SB charging you.
Fate mine. Fate
Annoying.
or else. Killing spree. Fair warning.
Not 2160p like most channels have. I don't really see the point in streaming at a higher quality than 1080p, considering that most people's, obviously you're being sarcastic, but most people's monitor resolution would make it not matter. Here, finish getting your item, but in the future, unless you're really close to your thing, one blades of attack isn't gonna fucking matter. Fuck, that is the difference between me having an item and me not.
Sunrise.
Woo! I hit for a lot, 2 illusions! Boom! Bam! Get 1 shot. Yeah, because that sets me back on my thing for quite a little bit. And they have another hero. I need a TP! I need a TP! This is like a really long death! This is a really long death, you shitties! Son? Thank you for the TP, dude. You completely saved me, and I'm not even sarcastic.
I bring back.
That was like, I love you.
Die with me.
Yeah, I would have TP'd earlier, but there's like 3-second cooldown on it.
Threat.
It's not real, but
Yes. Or what?
it was a beautiful TP. Because that would have been a really, really long death. It would have been excruciatingly painful to watch myself die for like 10 seconds.
I take wing.
Get over here, Barney.
I know, I see, I do, I'm watching.
Darkness demons. Foul portents.
I had a haste. It's fine.
Darkness advances.
There's 2560p. Someone should find me a channel where that streams. It's not like I doubt that it happens. I just want to see what it looks like. Because I feel like 1080p with a high bitrate. I actually don't have a really high bitrate, which is one of the reasons the channel quality is slightly lower than other 1080p streams. That's mostly due to internet and not like CPU. So I couldn't really stream at anything higher, but
The enemy's middle tower has been denied.
Future is
damn it, someone got the middle tower denied. It was kind of low, but I didn't expect them to be high.
flight.
I'm gonna go bot to farm in just a minute. It's gotten a little dangerous up top to farm. I like to either just rush for sheep. Holy shit, that guy, for noting how bad his lane was, that Sand King is actually so much more farm than I would expect.
Attack.
Yeah, I gave him a lot of kills.
Yes.
Yeah, kills are nice.
Yes.
I'm gonna block a little bit because I don't want this to be in their tower.
Not yet.
I don't know if this guy's where he wants to be right now.
Oh god, oh god.
Oh yeah, get ready. Here comes the ass rape.
Advances.
Damn it, I wanted that kill.
Forget
Alright.
your safe word.
From the world.
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going. Go deep.
Your top tower is under attack.
Get raped. Oh no, I don't want to get raped. Which is why I ran that way. Solid pop ults. Rage buyback.
My wings unfurl.
What do you have, bitch? Not enough. Really though, if your hero needs experience, early game buybacks aren't as bad as they can be.
Darkness advances.
Hooray for rage buybacks.
I bring bad news.
But I should be out leveling them all, right? Yeah. Invoker's level 9, and I'm level 12. That's something.
Wings.
God, Drow is so annoying as an OD.
Wow, you got bursted pretty hard there.
The Harbinger comes. News traffic
Solid buyouts.
and obsolete.
I probably gave the guy like 2 levels too. Yeah, I gave him 2 levels. He was level 9 when he TP'd. I knew you'd try that, you fuck!
I'd say that was a fair trade.
What's up with the headdress? Yeah, no, that wasn't worth it. I couldn't justify that, but no, the headdress, like, you can build towards a mech, which isn't bad at all on OD, especially if your team has no natural mech carriers. Like, Chris Main will never farm a mech, and no one else on this team can really carry one. But also, it just gives you the plus stats in HP regen, and it's mostly the HP regen. With the random gold, it becomes really, really good. It's also a decent opener against Invoker that is really, really solid, even if you don't build it into anything, but I fully intend to get a mech, but we'll see what happens. I've just died twice in a row for literally no reason, so it sets me back a little far.
Right.
I guess one of those deaths wasn't as
Your top
unnecessary.
tower is under attack.
The beat baleful wings.
This fucking bitch.
Dark auspices.
Should we be trying to push something?
Well, you guys can, because me and or Lifestealer should just be the only ones that aren't, like, defending and pushing, and then we will TP into defenses, but we can get this easy.
I bring destruction.
Get ready.
The enemy's bottom tower.
Distract from top,
There's 3 top.
Fight him, bro, fight him!
TP on Drow, but no TP on Invoker.
Dude, what the fuck? You have a blink and like a
On
dagger?
the, no TP on 2 of them. Yeah, I have a blink.
I'm not ready. Dark shadows.
The reason I ulted for that was I didn't know whether or not
I got Dustburn Invoker AP.
the Queen of Pain was going to follow. I wanted to minimize the
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna start
chance for
fighting.
externalities, so to
Potentially
say.
3 of them here.
The blood sun rises.
Just run. Jet.
I can right click really hard, but that's all I like to do. And that guy's gonna get away, that's pretty baller. She's gonna silence in a minute, dude, that's why she's waiting. Nice ults, dude.
Yes.
Obviously sarcasm. Oh man, this is actually gonna go a lot worse than what they think it's going to go.
Yes.
I'll kill her, you get the other. Why'd you guys stick on him?
Yes.
Oh, you went to the right. We could've gotten 2 there, I think. By I think, I mean I know.
Dire's
There's
structures
2
are
kills.
fortified.
We can dive. You have dagger? What the fuck? You go first!
On dark wings.
He was out of range of the Astral when that happened, by the way.
Lifted on a bad wind.
The Astral's range is surprisingly low. Like if he's out of auto attack range, he's out of Astral range. Well,
Careful up top, guys. They're going for you. They're all going for you.
Ill omens.
there's only pink going for us, but I don't really want to stay anyways. Bottom is much more farmable, and if you can out farm everyone on OD, you're in good shape. He's not really the fastest farmer or the best farmer, but OD can really farm because he can really last hit. Now I might do something really greedy, which is to just pick up a Mystic Staff.
The enemy's top tower.
Because having a level 3 ult with a Mystic Staff can potentially be really good. Oh, come on, motherfucker, no. Yeah, I hit hard, bitch.
A mind prepared, a death foretold.
But most heroes you'd want to get the ultimate orb before the Mystic Staff on sheep. My health is kind of expendable at this point. Like, I'm gonna have to go back to the pool anyway, so I can just afford to take some damage to farm neutrals really quickly. This, I'll go top. Well, now one of you guys can get it.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower
I got 8 seconds on TP. Yeah, never mind.
Let's equals Barney.
Blood sun rises.
Never heard that one. I don't have to be this greedy and just rush a sheep. I could go for BKB. In fact, I think I'm just gonna go for BKB.
Yes.
It's more reliable, especially for a head. There's very little... There's almost no potential that buying the BKB is like I'm gonna walk away from this purchase and go, wow, I really wish I would have been super greedy and went right for a sheep stick so that I could solo kill everyone. No, they happen to have a lot of heroes that can disable me and kill me, but not a single hero that can beat me in a regular fight. Also, I won't get silenced by Drow. Hey, we should fight mid. We should fight mid. This fight we can win. Everyone come, including you, Purple. You should be here.
Yes. I'm not ready.
Holy shit.
I'm under attack.
You ready?
Yes.
These enemies are not that great. Oh god, awkward team fight. If they come up the hill, we're gonna fight, dude. You ready? Yeah, but I like OD. I just don't play a lot of OD. But he does that really well. BKB, solid stuff. I tried to follow attack, but all the big shot pros say you didn't. I don't think you could ever rationally justify, aside from it's the way they did in Dota 1. You could make an argument for turning auto attack off. I don't think you can make a good one. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, there are people that will vehemently disagree with me and say that no, you should always have auto attack off. I like having auto attack off. I've never heard a good argument for why it's better to have auto attack on. Aside from, but that's how you do the last hitting. No. Also, to attack cancel when you're chasing someone, it could in theory be better, but you could always just issue an attack command when you want to attack. I personally don't like having my hero like fucking up his invisibilities and stuff. Or like my Earthshaker running out. You're not gonna get any of those.
Yes.
These guys don't deserve a tower.
Run into their jungle so I can ward it.
Darkness advances.
Fuck this guy.
Yes.
By right click your skill to enable autocasting. You don't really ever want to train yourself to have it on autocast. Simply because creeps won't aggro you if you manually toggle it. So it's a better habit to get yourself in to just manually click it every time. I could get such an easy kill if these enemies overextend because I have like 130 something intelligence, which probably out intelligences them a lot. And aside from that, meaning that I'm a really smart OD.
Portents.
I can totally insta-fuck someone with my ult.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
And this guy is chasing me, but this is going to turn into a bad charge. And that's why. Because now he's right where I want him. Oh my god, guys. What the fuck? Why are you all mid? Why does this seem like the best place to stand? Oh, now they're mop and broom.
All bottom when you engage.
I know, I feel like that was... whatever. Pretty good aggressive hero roles and combo. Yeah, watching streams can be helpful if you're not too familiar with hero roles and items. Once you get kind of familiar with the game, though, I'd highly recommend playing the game to learn it. As a streamer, it's maybe not something that people want to admit to, that you'll never get good at the game by watching, but really, though, I mean, you won't get good at the game by watching as so much as you would by playing. Oh, this is pretty lame. Enemies basically giving up. Admit it was your fault like a man? Oh yeah, I mean, there's no fucking doubt. But I guarantee you that my teammates had time to react to that. I mean, literally all 5 enemies were coming towards me, and the charge, from the time that this charge showed up to the time that that guy hit me, it was a really, really long time. That could have been reacted to much better. But that's not saying that it wasn't my fault I died. I couldn't really make a good argument for why I decided to recommit to it into 5 heroes. I honestly thought my ultimate would do more damage. I mean, it almost one-shot one of them, and it left the other one with like 200 HP. So I guess it almost two-shot 2 of them, but even at that, I feel like it could have gone a little better. I'm just going to try to get more intelligence and one-shot everyone with my ult in a minute, because I doubt the enemies are going to get many items from this point. Whereas I will definitely get more items. We were pushing by, you're dicking around top. They didn't even put any damage into the bottom tower, really. So it was kind of a waste. We should get Rosh. Like, I would have probably died anyways. I died because I ran into a hill, into like 5 heroes. But still could have gone a little bit better. I think we could have gotten kills from that. The Rosh on the book were all under 10%. Yeah, so I guess they're pretty low. I mean, well, they know. That's actually a really good place for that guy to be standing.
I saw Ogre coming here. Yeah, they're all coming.
If they want to fight, we should take the fight. Someone needs to be outside of the pit. Like, they're walking in right now and we can barely tell. Are they just gonna leave Ogre?
Just kill it. Kill Roche. They're not getting engaged now. They don't have Ogre.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Up here. Come on, everyone. Follow me.
I take wing.
Why we push mid? It'd be better to push top. Waste that guy's ult. It's all good. Hey, Chris Main, I just want you to walk up and blast them, and then I'll ult them all. Okay? That's gonna be our combo.
Okay.
I bring back.
Trust me, bro, it'll work.
Last warning.
Take the shiny green badge. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, mod doesn't really mean a lot. I'd like to hope that the people who are modded would realize how little the mod means, instead of being like, Mom, come quick, I got modded in Barney's stream. He's a pretty big deal on the internet. I mean, I'd hope that they're like, hey, I got modded, well, whatever.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Realize how it means absolutely nothing, but hey, man, some people. Hey, if you see him, just blink in and stun, because that'll be all you need to kill them.
Dark auspices.
I'll follow up with 4 staff ults. Even if you can only get 2, it's worth it. I think they're just gonna concede the tower. Should blink on that guy. If you can blink on any of them, just do it. I think even that guy would be worth. That was good. I love you. See, totally worth it.
Down into the deep freeze.
Oh my god, I always get like multi-casted.
This Queen of Pain just wants to end.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
If the game lasts another 140 seconds, I'll probably just sell all of my items to buy Mystic Staffs.
They know you want the huts, they forwarded them.
I know. they know my only weakness. I'll do anything for these huts.
Dark shadows. Fair warning. Yes.
He's really just falling around Drow. Trapping her. What a fucking dick.
Yes. The blood.
Just here to watch me farm huts, bro. You don't get any because I hit for like literally twice as much to a hut.
Darkness advances.
Clean up, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just one of the poor people who lives in the huts watching you destroy my house.
Your destruction.
Alright, let's just clean up the towers. heard they give more gold than huts.
Right. Foul intense.
Better get rid of all these items that don't give me int.
Your top tower is under attack.
Come on, take the tower. I just need you guys to get the tower for me. Alright, there we go. 200 int. We'll see if that's enough.
Is that a rapier?
No, this is the OD equivalent of Rapier. Okay, just focus on top so that I can have 30 seconds for my thing.
The enemy's middle barracks
Trust me,
has
guys.
fallen.
This is way better than Rapier. Dude, just tank it, bros.
Tower is under attack.
Crystal in your HP pool is invaluable. Just get the fuck in there.
Your top tower is under attack.
Bro, tank it. I believe. I have faith in you. Why do you... Come on, man. You gotta man up. Alright, Quaplo, look. Stop. I need your ult. You're a valuable part of the team, Queen of Pain. I need you to show it right now.
Veil question mark?
Bro, get the fuck in there. Get the fuck in there, dude. Dude, you're being a fucking pussy. No, come here, dude. You don't want to chase? Blink back. Blink back, you whore. I need you to ult their pool. Bro, get the fuck in here. Quap. You're begging to get sunstriked. I want you to come here. I want you to stand roughly here and ult in that direction. Quap, get the fuck here. You man the fuck up, Quap. You don't let me down.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Alright. Just ult to initiate. Well, that's what I was waiting for. That's the intelligence Rapier right there. Totally worth it. Totally worth selling all of my items.
My purpose fulfilled.
Did he get a fucking baller item? Oh god, I'm like 5 experience away. Go up, down, disappoint. Okay, I'm gonna reform the group so I can get Fiend for Life in. Raid Mass is guaranteed a spot for his massive manning up. Where the fuck is he? Anyone who mans up that hard cannot be denied. Who the fuck else was there that game? I forget who was in the other group. There's probably like one guy who's not getting invited. Oh, it was this guy. Well, it's too bad. Favorite caster better than Purge? Oh god. I don't really do like casting though. They don't. It's too bad for that guy. The talk of the Great White Purge. Apparently, it's funny when he gets mad. Purge just throws the bans out. Yeah, I try to make it a point not to ban anyone. I can see like when a moderator bans someone. Let me see if I can show that. So like I know who the Nazi moderators are, and I know who aren't. But I just message a moderator if they get too Nazi. I'm like, hey, bro. You're kind of a dick. And they're usually like, man, Barney, am I really a fucking dick? Usually like, it's like, yeah, you're usually a pretty big dick. Alright, so, as you can see, very little mod activity going on. I'm pretty sure that there's more than that. Like, I could go mods, and it could be like, ooh, Kazaki giving big timeouts. Ooh, Purple Mango Banda Chatter. Wow. Some crazy mod abuse. And I can see, like, how much I run commercials. To give you an idea of how much I run commercials, okay, look. January 26th, right? That's one commercial. March 20th. I believe that was a while ago. I also ran one today that hasn't been updated. So that's 3 commercials in like fucking 6 months. But that gives you an idea of how little I actually make streaming. Probably, I think I've made in... Fuck, man. I want to say 7 or 8 months of streaming. I think I've made probably about $130, and you only ever get paid once you make a total of $100. So I made a whole $100 streaming, and then there have been a lot of streaming related expenses like upgrading internet, et cetera, wiring internet. I mean, you could say that those like also have other benefits as well. Like obviously, if you upgrade your internet, even when you're not streaming, you have really baller internet, you have a really baller computer, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, like these are things I probably would not have done if I didn't stream. But I stream because I enjoy it, not because I make those sick Twitch dollars. I think that a lot of people phrase it, and this is one of the reasons that I don't really commercials, because the way that people phrase it can annoy the shit out of me sometimes. Like, guys, if you don't ad block, you support me. It's like, well, not really. And it's not like, and also when people say they lose out on money for you running ad block, no one loses money for ad blocking. People lose money for ad blocking in the same way that like TV companies or any kind of company like loses money when you pirate their thing. Like, yeah, you probably would watch the stream even if you couldn't ad block. Not that I really give a shit either way. And just like you would probably maybe buy a game if you couldn't pirate it, right? But I mean, you might not. And at the same time, just because I didn't earn money off of something doesn't mean that I lost money, especially when you're talking about ad blocking. Also, ad blocking, no matter how well you do it, you lose out on content if you run an ad. Like it's just a matter of how much content you miss out on. Like obviously a really obtrusive example would be if someone runs an ad in the middle of a fucking game. No one likes it when people run ads in the middle of the game. It's why no one does it, right? It's like the best way of saying, hey, this is obtrusive. How about you get ad blocked to your viewers? But at the same time, running an ad out of a game, you miss out on content too. Like between the games, sometimes I talk about things that aren't related to the game that I just played, but are still related to Dota. Sometimes not. And if you have on, if you don't have on ad block, then when someone like Demon runs 5 commercials between every fucking game, you miss out on like 5 minutes of content. It's not just extremely convoluted. Yeah, it's not the best analogy. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can't prove people wouldn't watch if they didn't have ad block either. Missing things, even minor chit chat. Yeah, I hate missing out on any content during a stream. I feel like it kind of removes. That's like one of the novelties of streaming, or watching streams rather. So I think that having on ad block helps me to not miss any of the content. Bam. Even currently streaming 90-second ads in 1080p with snippets of Dota 2 matchmaking. Solid analogy. Also, I use ad block, so it would be really hypocritical. And that's one of the biggest things too. I could never say don't use ad block if I use ad block myself. It'd be like, I mean, I don't even know. Like that would be pretty fucked up. And there are plenty of people that do that too. Where they're like, oh, don't use ad block, but then they ad block themselves. But and to be completely honest, even if I start like, you know, selling out or whatever with the stream, I would still use ad block because I don't like ads. So, yeah, I mean, if I ever say don't use ad block in the chat, you could say, Barney, stop being a hypocritical piece of shit. You still use ad block, and you will have caught me red-handed. Just for websites in general. Yeah, I have ad block for websites in general as well. I mean, try watching porn without ad block, guys. Right? I just set up a donation page so we can all pity suck your dick when you rant about your expenses. That's another thing, man. I will never accept donations of any kind. If I do, that would be a pretty good indicator that the stream has gone to shit. That's like twice as pathetic as being a whore about ad blocking. Like, it's not like I'm made of money, right? But I have enough money that I don't, and I'm not irresponsible enough to like budget around streaming money, because there's so many things that could happen. Like, what if there's a power outage? What if like everyone decides to ad block? Right now, I think 85% of my viewers use ad block. It was like 84 or something when I did the math. Whereas most streams actually have like 40 to 50, which is a really high number, but relative, having 15% of your viewers not use ad block compared to 50% is a pretty big deal. EG Demon is a pretty big whore about ads. But yeah, it's not like I'm fucking made of money. I just don't need money from fucking Dota. Besides, I'll make all that money from selling hats and cashing out in Diablo 3. It's funny, because people that really tried to cash out in Diablo 3, some of them really made a lot of money. It's the items that are valuable too, not really the gold.
All pick